Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Aaron's of Idaho. So a few days ago I made a video basically talking about that I wanted to start making more videos on my YouTube channel. Well, the weather was getting a little bit nicer like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and then it started going to crap again. The weather has been very terrible the past few weeks. The past few days it's been very cloudy, very cold, very windy, and can't really make videos with that kind of weather. I can't be out there at the shooting range very long, or I can't really do the videos I want to do because it's very cold, windy, and it just sucks being out there. I was there this weekend, and the weather was pretty good for about 2 or 3 hours. I got to the shooting range about 3 or 4, and the weather was pretty nice. It was about an hour. I didn't really enjoy being there. It was sunny. There was a little bit of wind, but where I was, wind wasn't really hitting me. So it was a pretty good time, I guess. That only lasted about an hour, so I had a pretty good time with 1 hour. Um, you know, this weekend. Other than that, this weekend was pretty bad. It was windy, cold, not really the best weather to be making videos. But yeah, guys, so I do want to start making more videos for you guys. The past few months I've been testing a bunch of different slugs that I can make, and then some other different slugs as well, and 177 and 22 caliber. So I'm very excited to start testing 22 caliber slugs and 177 again. I do have a few dies in 22 and 20, I mean 22 caliber and 177 caliber. Um, Last year when I started switching my own slugs, I started out with these type of dies here. So these dies here are from GMI. Basically it's a few different things to take apart. My phone camera really sucks, so it's very blurry. So for you guys, sorry about that. But yeah, there's a few different stuff that go on here. Just put them together. Basically, this is the cavity of the slug design. Basically, it's in here. That is the hollow point pin. You can see. Uh, Sorry, you guys, it's really blurry, but you guys can have an idea. And basically, you put your lead in here or in here as well. You put it in here and then you squish it with the base of the slug. Hopefully, you guys can hear me good. My microphone sucks. Yeah, so this is a dish base, flat base. And you squish it with arbor press. Boom, the slug gets made, and then you cut off the extra lead that starts bleeding, and then that's how I was making my slugs. So I started out with a 22 caliber die, which is right here. This is a 22 caliber. The one that I just showed you was a 177 caliber, and I started out with two different weights in the mold. Basically, this is a fixed weight. This is 25 grains die right here. So I can make slugs from 20, 25 and a half to about 22 grains. Change a different base to a different hollow point. I can change the weight of the slug, different hollow points, different bases, but it's always going to be the same overall length of the slug. So I got that one, and I also got this. So I got the 25, and I also picked up the 23 grains. So 23 grains, 25, 23 grains were the ones that I started out with. And I got some very, very good results out of these slugs. I was getting sub MOA at 100 with some of my 23 grains. I made a video, didn't really get a lot of views, but I did get some very, very good results out of my slugs. I did a little bit of pesting with them. I went dove hunting with them, pigeon hunting, and they were knocking the crap out of them doves. Very good expansion, just very good performance out of them. And then I decided to start working on some other project. Basically, I decided to try to design or make something much lighter than 22 grains. That's what I was shooting at first. So I decided to hit up GMI, which is the company that sells this, and they make a few different cavity sizes or molds, whatever you guys want to call them. And I picked up this 19 grain mold, basically to make lighter slugs than 22 grains. So I wanted to be able to make lighter slugs about 19, 19 and a half, 18, about 17 grains by changing the base and the hollow point, stuff like that. I haven't really been able to test them out since my arbor press broke, but sooner or later I'll buy another press or just build my own. I kind of just want to build my own press so I can make it as heavy duty as I can, and just it won't break ever on me ever again. So 19 grains. And then for some odd reason, I decided to get a 34 grain die. So this is a 34 grain die, 22 caliber, 2175. Yeah, I shouldn't have got this, but I went ahead and spent the money. Probably pretty dumb of me. I don't have guns that can shoot them. I do have two guns, but it's still a work in progress. So, just say that. So, yeah, I picked up also a dish base, which was the base that I was using for my slugs, my 22 grains, 22 caliber slugs. So, dish base, I got some pretty good results out of that as well. As you guys know, I do have air guns in 177 caliber as well, and I went ahead and got a 177 die. So I asked GMI to make me a 177 caliber, 15 grains is where I found that was the sweet spot for my guns. All of my guns like 15 grain slugs, so I'm like, make me a 15 grain slug mold, and this is what they made me. So this is 15 grains. I can change the weight and change the hollow points, change the base on them, and then make them lighter, or yeah, just make them lighter. I can't really make them anything bigger than 15 grains, so I can only go down by changing the hollow point depthness and changing the base. So I got some pretty good results out of them. My Marauder, they like him. It likes 14 and a half grains with a pretty good hollow point. But they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I am gonna get my Benjamin Maximus tuned for these slugs. My Benjamin Maximus is pushing them at 950 feet per second, which is a pretty good velocity for the 15 grain slugs. I should be able to get some pretty good expansion, pretty good trajectory, pretty ideal. But what I want to do now is basically try to make my own slugs in 22 caliber and 177 caliber. So I recently just got some of these bad boys here. These are the JSB Knockout Slugs 177 caliber. These are 13.4 grains. And I also got some of these, some 10 grain slugs. So 10 grain slugs. I really like the 10 grain slugs. They are much better than any pellet out there. They buck the wind very well, and they're pretty accurate. They're pretty consistent out to like 75 yards. I haven't really had time to shoot them out to 100, but my guns like him. So I am going to try to make a slug that is about 11 grains, 12 grains for one of my air guns, which will be my Benjamin Marauder. I haven't really had very good luck with the Benjamin Marauder. At first, I kind of wanted it to be a very powerful air gun in 177 caliber. Didn't really work. I got a different valve. I got a big regulator for it, and it didn't really work since it has a very short barrel of 20 inches, I believe. Not the best setup for heavy shooting slugs. So yeah, I am going to tune that gun or see if it likes like 10 grains, 11 grain slugs, and just start shooting some of these bad boys out of it. I'm very excited. These slugs are pretty nice, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm going to be working on that here soon. Hopefully I can get a die in 177 so I can start making 177 slugs. And I also want to keep testing some of these. These are the 177 GSP Hades. I got a few of them a few months ago, but didn't really have the time to test them out or as much as I wanted to. I want to see if there's a big difference in shockwave or impact on critters or whatever. So I'm going to be doing more testing with these, see if there's a big there's a big impact on them versus a round nose or something like that. So pretty excited about that. So yeah, some of you guys may know I got my swaging press a few weeks ago. I've been making slugs ever since, and I've been making small batches of different slugs just to be able to test them out from my guns when I go shooting. And I've been getting some very good results out of my slugs. The gun that I'm using is the Benjamin Kratos 22 caliber, and my gun has just been shooting great with most of my slugs. I'll have to make a video on that because not every air gun likes slugs, and not every air gun likes every slug you feed it. So I'll make a video on that, showing you guys the accuracy with my slugs, show you how consistent my gun can shoot. I'm trying to make some slugs that are very consistent. I want my slugs to shoot good today and also shoot very good tomorrow. So I want the consistencies to be there, and that's what I'm trying to do with some of my slugs. For now, I'm just working with very light slugs, about 17.5 grains to about 20 grains is what I've been using, 22 grains. So, from 17.5 to 22 grains is where I've been testing for now. I do have other slugs in different weights, but I haven't really bothered to test them out since my test gun doesn't really have a lot of energy to push them very fast. Now that I can make lighter slugs and the slugs shoot very well, there's no really reason for me to be trying to make 24 grains, 25, 26, 27, 30 grains if my gun is giving me better results with lighter slugs like 19 grains. So some of my 19 grain slugs in 22 caliber have the same overall length of a 23 grain and a half. So you can imagine a 23 grain slug and then a 19 grain slug having the same surface or the same overall length. So I am getting some very good results out of that. And yeah, guys, I don't see myself getting a 25 caliber die anytime soon. I probably won't. But I do have this gun here that is in 25. I just put it together a few weeks ago. About a week ago, and I've been testing it ever since. I've been getting some decent groups out of it, but I still got to do much work with it. I also do have this barrel here for the Air Force Condor. This is a 27 millimeter barrel, 27 inches or 700 millimeter barrel. This is a Polo Gano barrel. This is from the same company that we got this barrel from, but I haven't really had very good success with this barrel. They only like some of the slugs that I can cast, which are round nose, boat tail, and they have rings on here. Those are the only slugs that this barrel shoots pretty decent, but I would have to do more testing with my slugs now that I can make them heavier as well, about 40 grains, 35 grains, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to be doing more testing with this barrel, 22 caliber, and the Air Force Condor as well. And yeah, guys, I got a bunch more stuff that I want to be testing in today's or in future videos. So yeah, hope you guys kind of like this video. This is just a video for me to make for you guys, so you guys have a better idea of what I'm going to be doing in the few coming weeks and few coming months. And yeah, just wanted to make a video since I haven't really been able to make shooting videos for you guys. And yeah. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.